If we have eyes to see, nature is teeming with life, fertile, overabundant, even wasteful. Why else do we have 90% more brain cells than we need? And why is nature scattering billions of seeds all over the planet every second? If life is so prodigal, what does that say about God, the author of life? God, as we see both in nature and in our own story, is overly generous, overly lavish, overly extravagant, overly patient. If nature and experience are to be believed, God is the absolute opposite of everything that's stingy, miserly, frugal, calculating. We see that in the parable of the sower. God goes out to sow and he scatters his seed generously, almost wastefully everywhere. On the road, among the rocks and thorns, bad soil, rich soil. No farmer would ever do this. Who would waste seed on soil that can never produce a harvest? God doesn't ask that question, but simply keeps scattering his seed everywhere, without calculating whether it's a good investment or not. And it seems God has an infinite number of seeds to scatter. If we look back in our lives and are honest, we have to admit that of all the invitations God has sent us, we probably accepted and acted on only a fraction of them. There have been countless times we've turned away. For every invitation to maturity we've accepted, we turn down 100. The comfort is that no matter how many of God's invitations we ignore, there will always be more to come. New ones awaiting us each moment. Jesus tells the story of the sower to encourage us to keep going even when we can't see the fruits of our labors. Keep on planting, he says. Be bold, sow lots of seeds, even if many seem to die. He's telling us a story to give us hope that this deeper spiritual growth for others will be our experience too. We may never know what seeds we've sown. Each of us can point to ways in which seeds sown in our lives have borne fruit later on. Whether it was a word spoken to us at the right time, a book, an opportunity given, or words of encouragement from someone else, all of us can remember things that have changed the course of our life. Often that growth happens in secret. It might take years to come to fruition. God works patiently like the seed coming to fruition in the darkness of the soil, bringing it into the everyday life. We want to see the results instantly, but often we have to wait a long time. While the planting is bold, the growth is not sudden, but takes place slowly. What matters is how open we are and what nourishment we bring. What soil do we offer the seeds God has planted in our lives, regardless of who they are, where they came from, how they got there? To receive them, God asks us to let go of some things, and love asks us to let go often. We have to stop defending our little corner before the Word of God. It is better to say with Mary, "Let it be done to me according to your word." This summer, may we welcome the word that comes to us without so much resistance.